on YouTube? It's your boy, the Memphis Accelerate Alter, and welcoming you back to check this out. The show we take a look at whatever Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck we want to take a look at. Have ourselves a good old beat box battling time, because it's
My
time.
name's Jack.
We're not playing
and
in
I'm here to tell you
that's a tech card, but we're playing
that it's
ourselves the
alright.
new Battlin Boxer
This is
monsters.
cool.
These old boxes finally got some new support. It's been a long time coming. Right before we get volcanics, now we got Battlin Boxes. Now people aren't going to be interested in these guys no more. But you know what? They don't care. I play the decks I want to play. I don't care what the fads are. I'm taking a look at the decks I want to take a look at. And we have ourselves our Battlin Boxes with all the new stuff, our promoter, our uppercutter, our second boy, all the good stuff. And we got ourselves our Battlin deck that's all about making some exceeds, but also, on occasion, when we feel snarky about it, we can make some Synchros in here. That's right. We're going to try and pull off a common cat, if y'all know that one. And we're going to be showing off this deck in some duels on EDO Pro, showing you how it works, the combos, the wombos, what we're trying to do with it. So real quick, I'm just going to say what the deck's name is. I don't need to type it all in afterward. That's Memphis' idea. So for our deck today, we have 2 copies of Nibiru for board clearance, 1 copy of Shadow Boxer for occasional extra monster, 3 copies of the new promoter for easy access to monsters, as well as level manipulation, 3 copies of Uppercutter for searching as well as a special summoning on occasion. We have 3 copies of the Switch Hitter, even better now because he's not once per turn and we have the ability to summon multiple times. 3 copies of Spar. It's still a nice card, even though it locks you out of the battle phase. It's still good for going first. We have 3 copies of Chief Second, who lets us get extra normal summons, which is pretty damn good. We have 2 copies of Infernal Knight Ricardo, which allows me to special summon our monsters from the hand as tuner monsters. So that's pretty nice. We also have an additional tuner in Effect Veiler, just as an additional sort of gimmicky thing. You know, we got ourselves 2 content tuners, and that's how I like it. We have 3 copies of 7th Ascension to get ourselves our rank up spells, as well as setting the 7th one on top of the deck. We have 1 copy of Reinforcement with the alternate artwork, because I thought it was kind of cute. 3 copies of Battlin Boxer Spirits for reviving our dudes. We have rank up Barian Force, rank up Numeron Force, and rank up the 7th one, because why wouldn't you in this deck? We have 1 copy of Foolish Burial for reviving stuff. We've got ourselves Monster Born to revive that stuff. We have Called by the Grave. We have ourselves Unliving Apostle. And 2 copies of Torrential Tribute. 1 Flameful Counter. It's searchable in this deck through our Uppercutter. As well as we have a monster with, 200 defense points that happens to be fire. So, cheeky little tech there. But we also have the Battlin Boxer's Cross Counter, which allows us to blow up monsters as well as summon big exceeds from the deck. As for the extra deck, we have ourselves 1 copy of Trishula Dragon the Ice Barrier, 1 copy of Draco Berserker the Tenyi, 1 Colossal Fighter, we have a Zeus, 1 number C105 Battling Boxer Comet Cestus, we have 2 of the Chaos 79 Commander Kaiser, 1 copy of the original 105 Battlin Boxer, we have 3 of the new Boxer King Dempsey. Very nice searcher monster here. We got the original number 79 Nova Kaiser. 2 Battlin Boxer Lead Yoke, which is just a nice monster in general. And the emergency Abagusk. We also, for the side decks, not too much exciting. Another Living Fossil if you find you need it. You have Rank Up Magic Admiration of the Thousands, is what I was thinking about, but you need to have both players playing Exceeds for this to work. This is not supposed to be there, but yeah. We also have things like Crimson Blader, just to stop your opponent from summoning high-level monsters if you happen to be up against somebody who's playing those. That's cool, too. Other than that, generic going second stuff. We like to do second a little bit more than first in this deck, but we can honestly do both. So if you want to throw in, like, Lightning Storm, whatever have you make. Regardless, that's the deck we're using today. Let's go ahead into EDO Pro, show off this deck, show off the wombos and the combos, have ourselves a good time. Alright, here our first opponent. Another day to get into the ring. That's right. And we got ourselves our deck. We can go first or second. Now, Battlin Boxer is classically a beatdown deck, but we do have some new stuff that allows us to do other things. Let's see. This opening hand is not great, but it's serviceable. So what we're going to do, normal summon our new Uppercutter. Very nice monster. Lets me get another Battlin Boxer or one of my counter traps. And let's see, normally I would go for like way bigger things, but considering the hand we have, we'll be setting up a lot for next turn. Sometimes you just gotta take a moment and do some training. Get yourself ready. For starters, we have a spar. We can spar with this boy. We can't do battle phase until we summon him, but that's what makes him perfect. We're going first. And so we're going to start with our boy, the new King Dempsey. A very nice monster. When it's summoned, I get myself a boxer or my spell trap. Whichever one comes first. So we're going to go ahead and get a promoter for next turn. Very amazing card. I can summon it if my opponent has stuff. Tribute it for 2 other Battlin Boxes. It's very nice. We're going to go and use Dempsey's other effect. I can attach a material from whoever. My opponent can't target my Battlin Boxes this turn. Might seem ridiculous, but I do need a 200 defender in the grave for my counter to work. So, you know, it's a thing. And I could make... let's see, I could make number 79 have a negate, but nah, I'll do that later. I could put on a potentially summon negation, but you know what? I don't want to. I'd rather try to do that with number 79, because then it's even better. Alright, so what is my opponent going to play? It's Mekk-Knight. I had a feeling it was Mekk-Knight. The second I saw that he was, like, you know, putting things in the same column to start, I was like, that seems like a Mekk-Knight deck. I think that's what it is. So, yeah, this is Mekk-Knight, what do you call them? Orcust? Orchestrated Mekk-Knights. Have not seen that deck in many moons, but it is still a thing. Alright, but he'll have his Galatea, which allows him to... What does this do again? It lets him set an Orcust spell trap. Dingirzu! You whore! Does that target? No, it does not target. Okay. Okay. So he's probably going to hit... Never mind. Okay, so my opponent has hit out everything I knew and loved, which kind of sucks, but what can you do? I mean, I negated him. He stopped me. Such is the dichotomy of Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, basically it's just a whole bunch of people trying to stop the other person from playing. That's Yu-Gi-Oh! Nowadays. But you know what? I don't give a shite. I'm about to destroy this guy's kneecaps. So what we're going to do is special summon our Battlin Boxer and Promoter. I'm going to summon that boy here. So, Promoter, I can tribute him, keep him in the graveyard, and summon 2 dudes from the deck. In this case, I actually just get Uppercutter, and I'll get myself a second. Very nice twosome to get out onto the board. Very nice. Of course, our Uppercutter will get us more stuff. We're going to go ahead and get Switch Hitter this time, because he's just beautiful. And what should be pretty good. I do like the direction the new Battlin Boxes go into. There's a lot more summoning stuff. I mean, yeah, they still lock themselves into themselves, which is still, in my humble opinion, stupid, but, you know, 'tis what 'tis. So, what we're going to go ahead and do here is summon out our Nova Kaiser, because I like to do snarky things. And we're going to go ahead and use our Variance Force. Actually, he has a material. I can steal that material. I almost never get to do that. That's so cool. So we're going to summon out our new monster. C79 Command Kaiser. That Galatea is mine now. So I should explain Caesar. Because I'm using 79 as material, basically when I attack, I can ditch a monster to attach this to my monster as material. It's absolute brutality. So we're going to keep that up with Switch Hitter. Normal summon this boy, get back a boy. In this case, doesn't really matter who... I mean, Uppercutter doesn't search again, but I'm just going to get my boy back here. Oh yeah, I got to keep him in the grave. Whoops. Okay, I can fix this. This is not a problem. That was just a slight oversight. I was going to make red yolk, but this works just as well. Not yet. Okay, so let's correct my little whoopsie there moment. I could get this. Get even more things to stop my opponent? Or just get another Switch Hitter? That is the dichotomy. Oh, I can do that next time. I'm going to get this. Why not? I want to show off all the things. What can I say? So, we'll go ahead and use Dempsey now, because I made that oopsie. We're going to detach the Uppercutter, because we need to. And let's go ahead, set a card, and go into battle phase. Alrighty, so we'll attack with our big old boy. We're going to activate his effect. We're going to send a card to the grave. In this case, Doesn't matter that much what we send. I'm just going to send Shadow Boxer because I don't want to draw into the darn thing. And continue the assault. That's right. That doesn't stop me from fighting, baby. Woo! All right. So other than my slight oversight, we're in a pretty good spot. I've got my Caesar, who can, as you see, annihilate my opponents. And this also works for any Battlin Boxer that battles, so, you know, my opponent's in a bad spot, basically. I've got myself a Spell Trap negate. I can make myself untargetable. I can negate monster effects, etc., etc. Me. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and use our cross counter. Going to go ahead and destroy our Dempsey. Negate that. We're going to summon out a new dude in the form of Lead Yolk. And attach the trap as material. Lead Yolk really the only guy that's, well, good for summoning off of this. I mean, I guess you can go for Dempsey. But I like this guy too. I like him better. Let's put it that way. Ooh. I am so spoiled today. I am getting all the stuff. And my opponent, as you would expect, surrenders. I mean, to be fair, I had a Spell Trap negate. I had a Summon negate. I had a lot of stuff. Battling Boxers used just to be Lead Yolk or Bust. Or maybe Nova Kaiser as well. They did little things. But now they have so many more tools to beat the snot out of people with. And I love it. So, very nice for our first opponent. We really gave him the runaround. And we smacked his booty. But I'm not satisfied until we at least attempt a good old-fashioned Synchro summoning. Let's go for Duel 2. Alrighty, second round. Let's go and do it again. That's right. We're going to go for round 2, baby. Yeah, we'll go first again. I mean, maybe I'll go second in the third duel. Okay, I'm definitely glad that I went first. Because Torrential Tribute is always a card you want to start off with there. Let's see. Oh, I've got Ricardo. This is, you know, Ricardo's a good card in this deck regardless of it doing tuner things. Because you can banish this dude to special summon a guy from your hand that happens to be a Fire Warrior. All Battling Boxes are Fire Warriors. It's absolute brutality, I tell you. More Mortal Kombat, but, you know, same difference. Anyway, so we're going to do as we did before. And, you know, I could have held on to that dude, potentially Synchro. That's the one thing about Battling Boxes that's always irked me. So, like, they very much restrict themselves in such a way I do not like. Don't like it. Don't like it one bit. Alright, so we got our promoter. We've got these two dudes. Let's go ahead and normal summon. We don't even need to do that. So let's go ahead for our... No, we are going to use that extra normal summon now just so we don't waste it. We don't do no waste round here, sir. No, sir. We're going to go ahead and summon our promoter back. Very nice. We'll summon out our Dempsey using these two. There you go. Search us another thing. I'm going to have a Torrential on top of all this. This is going to be pretty nutty. I like Torrential in this deck. It's more of an old school Battling Boxer deck just because of the whole, you know, start off with Lead Yolk or Bust sort of situation, but I still like it. So, yeah, it's cross counter. I think that will work just fine. So let's go ahead and use Dempsey now. Sometimes I get mixed up on like who has materials where. So I just like to start with Dempsey there before I make another dude. When possible that my brain works. But for now, let's summon out our Lead Yolk. Hello. We will set our counter trap for stopping... this is to stop Lightning Storm. This is to stop spamming. This is to stop whatever else. And we'll end our turn. So, we have a nice W... Or this is like the U set. This is the U pass. This is what we call this one. So let's go ahead and attach material from our Dempsey. Go ahead and attach this one. That way Lead Yolk gets bigger. Very nice. Yeah, it's actually in order. I now realize it's actually in order, like, you know, the materials on this side of the board come first. Goes left to right. That's a lot more easier to understand. That it is. All right, so what can our opponent do? Oh, it's heroes. No? I'm going to go with a hefty no to that. Hell no, we don't go. We ain't doing no hero lives nonsense. Now, granted, it's still heroes. All he needs is Stratos and things of that nature to do things. So he's not, like, done by any means. Oh, what does this do again? Reveal a fusion, send a fusion material listed on that card to the grave. This card becomes that card. Neat. What does he do? Kazejin. Okay. So this is actually Gate Guardians. I'm going to say that now, but like in a minute, it's going to turn out this is not Gate Guardians. All right, what is this doing? Fusion deployment. And can he banish the monsters from the grave? I don't remember. Shoot. Drat and bother it. All right. Torrential Tribute. I will destroy the board before any of that happens. So I'm going to go ahead and use Lead Yoke, detach material, and we will protect our Dempsey. I'd rather protect him for reasons I will not explain. So, there we go. We've branded too? What the heck is this? What the mother flip is this deck? I don't know, but he keeps doing stuff. Stop it. Stop doing things. That's my job. Alright, so now that we've stopped more things, what do we summon? I guess just Let Go. That works just fine by me. Alright, so we've stopped everything my opponent tried to do, although apparently he does not stop. That's the thing I hate about Brandon. They just never stop. But this he can't play it yet, so that's good. Gives me time to think. Alright, we'll summon up Uppercutter. Good old Uppercut. What can I get to save my balls? Okay, no, I can get Shadow Boxer. This works. I can OTK from here. Because Shadow Boxer can detach material from Lead Yoke in order to summon itself. And then he gets bigger. Alright, so that was a one-round knockout right there. I mean, I know it's turn 3, but just ignore that. Yeah, there you go. We started off perfect. We literally countered everything that dude was trying to do. I'm sure his deck is interesting as all hell, but I don't care. I'm the one with bigger gloves, therefore I will punch you with them. So, a good second round. We are the champion thus far. We must defend our title, though, in one more duel. So, let's get into it. Where are my tuners at, though? I want a Synchro summon. Come on, I know I can do it. Alrighty, the third opponent, the true fighting third. Let's go ahead and go with it. Let's just go for it. Let's just, going first seems to really be just the way to do it with this deck. Ooh. Whenever you see this, it's like, ooh, that's a good one. Alright, let's start off with our second chief. Start off nice and simple there. And now that we have our extra normal summon that the chief does, we'll go ahead and search more things. And, so far, I'm really loving the new Battlin Boxes. I was worried when I saw new Battlin Boxes that Konami would do it bad. They actually did okay. I know it's kind of a, what the hell are you talking about moment, like Konami doing a good job. No, listen, guys, every once in a while they do a good job, okay? I'm not saying they do it every day, but when they do it, they do it. So, we'll be able to start nice and simple. I mean, I would have really liked a tuner. Not gonna lie, I would have loved a tuner monster. But sometimes in life we don't get all the tuners we want. So, what do I want in this situation? I guess I'll just grab a promoter for next turn. That seems like a good idea. So, we'll go ahead and activate this thing, though. 7th Ascension. This is just a thing to search out my rank up spell. I can't get the other one, but I can get, 7th one on top of my deck. Which is always a fun thing to do. Thank you very much. Hopefully this ain't Runix. That would suck. But we'll end our turn there. And, we don't have a big board this time around, but we have ourselves we have a field. We have something. We have Dempsey. We have a Flameville counter. We have the 7th one on top of our deck. We have our switch hitter. I would have liked the second chief, because the second dude here actually has he's basically our new version of Veil. He protects our monsters from being attacked. He just negates the attack. Banishes a dude till the end of the turn, so banishes whatever's attacking us or what have you may. That would have been nice to have in the hand, but we don't have that. What is this? Ariana, I see. I see Labrynth. That could be tricky as I JoJo pose. I'll tell you. Okay, so if my opponent's got that, we can stop the field spell. And that's not bad if I stop the field spell. You know? Like, he might have another one, but I have no reason not to attempt to stop this. Because he can still do stuff without this, but with the field spell, things get a lot worse. But this is going to be really, really tricky. Because Labrynth, I don't have any backer removal at the moment. So this might actually be some underhanded trickery that takes us down. But you know, we will go down fighting. We do not give up in the face of stupid. I swear to the Lord, if this is in perm, I will be... What is this? Dimension Barrier? Really? You're just no fun. Who stops the 7th one? I mean, I guess this guy stops the 7th one. Well, I don't know what I'm asking. Alright. Well, that does suck a lot. I was kind of hoping to, like, play the game, but I'm not allowed. Alright, so let me think about this. Alright, normal summoner uppercutter. I will punch you in the face one way or another, little boy. Little girl, whatever you are. I don't care about your pronouns, okay? So, I'm just gonna punch, I'm gonna punch little manly girl, girly man here. No matter what he does. I mean, what does he have? He has this thing. Can't target with card effects, you have destroyed by card effects, blah, 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 blah. You absolute whore muffin! Freaking meta decks. This, you know, who wants to play the meta when this is the meta? Just stop your opponent from playing in general. I know I have negates too, but mine are like situational shit. This is just like negate every monster effect. Get any trap card that you pretty much want. Your opponent. Who wants to let the opponent play? Not them. Let me tell you. Alright, well, my mild, salty infuriatedness aside, I feel like Apollo Creed at the end of, like, Rocky 1. Or would it be the beginning of Rocky 2? More the beginning of Rocky 2. I feel cheated. I feel cheated, slighted, and kind of hungry. Alright. Well, sir, Mr. I like to play all the trap cards. What did he get? Dogmatic Punish? Wait, did he set that with the thing? He did, didn't he? He did he not? I tell you. I mean, I can appreciate the troll aspect of Labrynths, but there's a time and a place for these sorts of things. There is a time and there is a place. Oh, regrettably, yeah, he's just gonna, like, annihilate my everything. He's gonna destroy my promoter with that Intis. And then I lose, basically. And there's nothing I can do to out this. So, you know what? I swore that I would punch this little girl. And damn it, that's what I'm gonna do. There you go. Alright, folks. Well, I basically lose this duel. I'm sorry to say it, but I basically lose this duel. There's no way I can out this. Between all the floodgates and all the traps and all that nonsense, I'm a straightforward fighter here. Okay? I need some straightforward fighting. So, nothing I can do with this one. So, let's go for the end screen. We'll keep it short today. Let's just go for the end screen. We gotta get ready for volcanics and stuff. Alrighty, everybody. The fighting Battlin Boxers went 2 out of 3. Perfectly acceptable for this deck. You know, they got some nice, sweet little bits of support. Nothing too crazy or fancy, but the things they got gives them a much more solid game plan. I do appreciate that Konami did them okay. I really wish I'd focused more on the synchros, because Memphis was right. If you want to make synchro Battlin Boxes, you got to put in a bit more effort into it. But, you know, I do think Ricardo is an amazing tech. I maybe even play the Don Fling at 3, because, you know, special summon out promoter right before you do all your summoning. Get some insane boards there. Plus, he just turns everybody into a tuner. Gives you an auto level 4 tuner. You know? Colossal Fighter is a thing. So, we didn't get to see that, sadly. I mean, we got to see we didn't get to see that. Sometimes that happens. You know, sometimes the cards go a certain way. You don't get to see everything. It's an unfortunate, but you can tell that it can happen. You just didn't see it today. But someday. Regardless, thank y'all for watching another episode. Check this out. Make sure you check out the subscribe button. Help us get over 666 subscribers so we don't have to let Crazy Memphis do any sort of special. Please, this one time, please hit the subscribe button. Please. Begging of you to make it go up. Not to go down, but go up. We got to do it just this once. But anyway, thank you for watching. Next time, we're taking a look at the brand new volcanics. I wish I was doing it, but that's going to be Memphis' job. But for now, thanks again. Thank you for watching. Memphis, signing out. See you guys later. Peace.